a message to the Manchester United fans about to watch this video. Nah, 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 Giroud. You fucking bastards! What are you fucking saying? Manchester United 1, Arsenal 1. Before this video starts, I want you to go down there and smash the like button, because I already know that United fans will come here and dislike the video because I'm about to rip you into shreds. Let's go! Yep guys, I already know what you're saying. Babs, what do you think so happens? It was a draw. You drew 1-1. What are you saying? Let me get to my point first. It felt like a win. And why did it feel like a win? It's because they destroyed us completely the whole game. We somehow fucking got a goal back. That was our first shot on target, by the way. From our first shot on target, we go and score. Bloody hell. I mean, the way they destroyed us in midfield, everyone on the pitch, and the way we just got back to the game, in that fashion we did it, it was like a fucking win. So, I mean, on the topic of us getting battered, in midfield especially, I want to talk about first Mohamed Elneny. Yes, this guy has come from Basel and actually been a decent player for Arsenal, which I didn't really expect him to be that much. I don't know what position he plays, he just plays all over the place. That's what Elneny's about. His best trait is his stamina. But for me, in this game, he should not be selected. And he made so many mistakes in midfield, because if you look at it, Arsenal need a midfield player who wants to keep the ball and pass and wants to just make things happen like Santi Cazorla. But because Cazorla's injured, you want to have the next best thing. And that is not Mohamed Elneny here right now. Elneny's the type of player who wants to get the ball and pass sideways, maybe reclaim the ball. He's got a lot of stamina, he wants to run a lot. He's not like a Santi Cazorla, because Santi Cazorla wants to get the ball and pass it forwards, get Arsenal going, and that's what we lack today. A player wants to get the ball and pass it forwards rather than pass it sideways, which Elneny was doing. And when you want to pass sideways, what you don't want to do is make mistakes. And he was making so many bloody mistakes. I cannot tell you how many mistakes this man made. In midfield, a simple pass sideways, he just dilly and dally and dilly and dally like, I'm on tonight, you know my hips don't lie, and I'm starting to feel it's right. Like, what are you bloody doing? You want to pass the ball sideways? Pass sideways. To beat United, we need to pass the ball fast. But with him passing sideways constantly, it was just everywhere. Every time he passed sideways, it was so slow on the ball that Arsenal would either give the ball away and Mustafi and Koscielny would be in trouble, or Monreal especially was having a bad time because Elneny was getting the ball constantly on that side for no bloody reason. And my man he was having a bad game. Why would Wenger play him? That's a mistake of Wenger. Why don't you got Granit Xhaka you bought, and for me he's been one of Arsenal's bright spots this season. Play him against Paul Pogba and match him. For me, our strongest midfielder is Granit Xhaka, and if you can put two physical midfielders up there, I think we could have actually won this game rather than draw it. And he is too similar to Coquelin anyways. Now why would you play two holding midfielders at Old Trafford? Yes, they know they got Pogba, but other than that they got Carragher and Herrera, who don't really seem to me as attacking threats. Maybe Juan Mata can cut inside, and yeah, maybe Wenger still not coming in. But for me, that's Monreal's job and not Elneny's. He shouldn't be selected anyways. Mistake by Wenger. But after making mistakes, people say you have to learn from them, and Wenger did, because he changed it up when Arsenal were losing 1-0. He brought on 3 subs. First, Olivier Giroud, followed by Granit Xhaka, and then Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. All 3 played key parts in the Arsenal goal to equalise. So let me just tell you what happened. What happened is that Arsenal bring on these 3 players and it changes the game of Arsenal. Suddenly have a player up there, like unlike Sanchez who's dropping off constantly too deep. He was ready to stay up there and pose a threat to Rojo and Jones, who were just shit defenders, and how we haven't scored against them was mind-boggling. First of all, what happens is Xhaka gets the ball back, passes all the way to Oxlade-Chamberlain against Rashford who's playing in the wing, and Chamberlain breezes past this Mac motherfucker, and he rips him to shreds, crosses it in with a fantastic cross, and as I said, the two centre-backs are shit anyways. He puts in a peach-perfect cross onto the head of Olivier Giroud, who rises like Olympian and heads it in. Like, for real, this guy has become our super sub, our Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, our Edin Dzeko. He is Olivier Giroud. And I want to emphasise how important this guy is to Arsenal. People say to me subs are not important. Well, a lot of Arsenal fans actually true that, because Wenger also usually makes shit substitutions, and Arsenal either it makes it too late or too early or just the wrong players to bring on anyways. But for me, he is important to Arsenal. Why is Giroud important to Arsenal, you ask me? It's because simple. He gives us that aerial threat that Sanchez doesn't. He's got what Sanchez doesn't. If Sanchez has what Giroud hasn't, Giroud has Sanchez hasn't. He's a finisher in the box and he can win headers. That's what Sanchez can't do. Bringing him on late in games to get back in it, as you've seen so far this season, it can help us all and help us win or get points out of games we don't deserve it, like we did today. If you see league winners before, like Manchester City, Man United themselves, they had super subs. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer for United and Edin Dzeko for Man City. So we want a super sub, and maybe Olivier Giroud can be our player. But what does the future hold for this Frenchman who's banging in goals for Arsenal? Just look at Sunderland, Ludogorets and today against Manchester United. Why is he not starting? For me, I think Wenger wants to keep Sanchez going there because he gives us fluidity in the box. And also it just helps link with Walcott and Ozil, and it is better. But today Sanchez wasn't there. Sanchez dropping up too deep. Obviously because Elneny was playing and he wasn't passing any balls forwards or sideways. So obviously Sanchez dropped deep to help this motherfucker out. But for me, Sanchez should stay up front because he gives Arsenal that finishing ability as well. Because sometimes Giroud misses a lot of one-on-one chances and he doesn't pose the same pace in behind that Sanchez has. So Giroud, for me, stays on the bench for now. But for now, I think I actually would start Giroud for the next 5 to 4 games. Maybe give Sanchez a chance on the right, back to the left wing, or even sub, or even leave him out for 2-3 games just to get him back to fully fit because he didn't fully fit at all today. And I want to end this video on one final point, and that is Manchester United have bottled it once again. Yes, I know bottling is usually associated with Arsenal, but United didn't have the bottle today. Because for me, they played outstandingly well for once. And I think couldn't played at home and parked the bus like they did against Liverpool or trying against Chelsea, but they got ripped apart. I think Mourinho had a plan to go at Arsenal, seeing that Elneny was playing anyways. He knew that this guy was weakest already, and Jenkins on the right, who actually did well, but I think he played pace there just to destroy Arsenal there. Didn't quite work, but it was still working at some points. Pogba was actually annihilating Arsenal's Elneny. Coquelin maybe not, but Elneny definitely was getting annihilated. They were dominant against midfield. They were dominant, but they didn't make that many chances. They had a few chances with Mata, a chance for Martial, chance for Pogba, a few headers that they could have won or not. And they won the best, but for me, they annihilated us and they should have won the game. But as I said, they bottled it. Basically, they didn't have this bottle here. I mean, Parker Springs, what the F even is that? They didn't have this bottle. I am the one, the way your son don't need a gun to get respect upon this. Actually, wait, I'm actually kind of thirsty. Don't waste water, kids. They bottled it. They didn't have the bottle to defend against Arsenal when they should have won the game quite easily. For me, the reason why they drew that game is because their defence is like their club. It is all over the place. Just to start on the defence, I think the defence currently is not a Mourinho defence. But for me, the defence they have right now is just not good enough. Rojo and Jones. Jones maybe has a future at United, but Rojo definitely not as centre back. He just, I don't know, he doesn't give me that. As a United fan, you won't get assurity watching this guy play. Neither with Jones, who they're just not good enough for United if they want to be the old United. Current United, yeah, they may be good enough because they're kind of shy now, aren't they? But the club overall, for me, is all over the place. Just look at the team they have. Just knowing the team, look at the money, the amount of money they spend. I know a lot of United fans are fans, especially a friend of mine called who basically hates me for saying that Paul Pogba's not worth 86 million pounds. But just to rip into United, where the F are you? You spent so much money, and yes, it's none of your money. But the fans that go watch the games, it's their bloody money, which they go and spend to watch Manchester United play. But only because you lot don't spend the money as United fans who watch the game on TV, they spend money, and most of that money goes into the team. And the team that you bought, imagine it, Martial 55 million pounds, Pogba 86 million pounds. I don't know how much you're paying Zlatan a week, I don't know how much you're paying Rooney a week, I think that's 260k a week. Imagine what I could do with 260k a week. Imagine what the whole of Southall could do with 260k a week. So, I don't know what your club is on, because if you're spending so much money, a ridiculous amount of money on players that are not worth the money, at least use them to their full potential. I mean, Paul Pogba, I feel sorry for that guy. For me, he still was a very good player, but they don't utilise him to his best. He's made to do defensive duties, and then pundits like Graham Souness and Thierry Henry come out and criticise him for not defending. But when his trait is attacking, let him go to attack. Today, yes, he was attacking, but most of the time he's also asked to defend, which is not his job at all. He should play number 10, and maybe he can become one of the best number 10s in the world. But currently, he is underused, and I feel sorry for him. Martial has so much talent in your team. You've got so many talented players, by the way. I'm not saying your club has shit players. You have so many talented players. Rashford, Martial. Use them to their full ability. Martial is, for me, a French talent that can be utilised to become one of the best in the world. But you don't use him you don't use a centre forward on the left wing. For God's sake, that guy is full of clinical finishing. Only because he plays on the left wing, for me, he just struggles to cope. In fact, I would love to have him at Arsenal as a centre forward because he just looks like a striker who means business, not a left winger, Jose Mourinho. And just to get more into your club, Man United fans, I don't want to go too into it, even though I probably have. Your club needs to fix up. Your fans need to fix up because you're becoming what your fans don't want you to become. Your club is becoming that. Because before you used to criticise Arsenal fans for saying we're going to finish 4th, Liverpool fans for saying about their history, City fans for spending, and Chelsea fans for the team parking the bus. But you become all of that. Against Liverpool you park the bus, and then other big games you park the bus. You pay ridiculous amount of money for players which you probably are not worth. Your ambition is 4th like Arsenal's maybe used to. and you're happy with it. So a lot of United fans actually take fourth right now, which is kind of weird for a club that used to winning so many trophies. And then the history, I mean, how many times have I had an argument with United fans and they come out with saying, we won the league in 2013, we won the league in 1999. I don't give a fuck. In the current present time, you lot are 6th, and you were, I think, 6 points of Arsenal, 5 points of Tottenham, who were 5th. You were in 6th position, and your rivals are no longer these top clubs. We are moving forwards as an Arsenal club from us. So I can see it myself. I can see a difference in Arsenal this year. This might be proving wrong at the end of the season. Come end of the season, this could eat me in the arse. But currently, I think we've moved forwards, and you are just stood still, despite spending so much money. I think, as a club, yeah, I want my team to go spend money, but I don't want to spend money on players that maybe are not worth it and maybe don't suit my club. Because Ibrahimovic is world class. I'm not going to doubt he's world class. But is he suited to United's way of play? I don't think so. Is Rashford a winger? He's a centre forward. Is Martial a winger? He's a centre forward as well. So your club is all over the place. Your defence, I don't want to talk about it because it's just another video. But yeah. But I'm sorry to say it to you, United fans, but you have to believe you are now an ex-great club. That's the honesty. That's my opinion, obviously. You have your opinion. I respect your opinion. I'm not the type of guy who go in opinion saying, oh, you're shit. What would you say to me then? I'm not the type of guy who basically says to you, oh, you don't have an opinion, you shouldn't have an opinion because you're deluded. Yeah, you just have to express your opinions, and maybe you should make YouTube videos as well. But I know a lot of United fans criticize me for saying what I want to say. I don't even care, because I'm a gooner, and we are the Arsenal. Anyways, guys, I want to end the video there and there, because I don't want to continue this rant about United, because I already know I've got so many dislikes. Anyways, guys, I want you to go down there, smash the like button, obviously. Guys, 10 likes as always is the target. Comment down below your opinions on Manchester United as a football club. Just comment down below. Are they an ex-great club? Are they still a great club? Do they have potential in the league? Subscribe if you haven't already. Nearly at 70. Let's get me to 100. Come on, guys. We can do it. As always, guys, keep safe, keep smiling, and peace. The amount of hate I'm going to get for this video now. My darling, I love you.